This opening passage carefully sets up Emma Woodhouse as a character who has been shaped by comfort, privilege, and constant affection. From the very beginning, we are told that Emma seems to combine nearly all the advantages a person could wish for in life. She is not only physically attractive, but also mentally sharp and financially secure. Her home environment is stable, warm, and protective, and her natural temperament is cheerful and self-assured. Because of these advantages, Emma grows up without facing serious emotional pain, loss, or disappointment. For almost 21 years, life has treated her kindly, and this lack of hardship plays a huge role in shaping her worldview. She has never truly been tested, and as a result, she believes strongly in her own judgment and abilities. Emma's family situation further explains her personality. She is the younger of two daughters, raised by a father who is extremely loving but also overly indulgent. He cares deeply for his children but rarely sets firm boundaries. When Emma's older sister marries and leaves the household, Emma naturally steps into the role of managing the home. This happens at a very young age, giving her a sense of authority and independence long before most people experience it. Being treated as the mistress of the house reinforces her confidence and strengthens her habit of making decisions on her own. She becomes used to being in control and having her opinions respected without question. The absence of Emma's mother is an important detail. Even though Emma herself barely remembers her, her mother died so early in her life that the emotional impact is distant and blurred. However, this loss is filled by the presence of Miss Taylor, who enters the household as a governess, but slowly becomes something far more meaningful. Miss Taylor is not just responsible for Emma's education, she provides emotional warmth, stability, and guidance. In many ways, she becomes a substitute mother, offering affection rather than strict discipline. This nurturing environment protects Emma from emotional struggle but also limits her exposure to correction and restraint. Miss Taylor spends 16 years with the Woodhouse family, and during this long time her relationship with Emma evolves. Instead of remaining a formal authority figure, she becomes a close friend and companion. Her temperament is gentle and mild, and she rarely enforces rules or restrictions. Even when she technically holds the position of governess, her softness prevents her from exercising real control. As Emma grows older, the idea of authority between them fades completely. They live together more like equals than teacher and student, or even mother and daughter. Because of this dynamic, Emma develops a strong sense of independence. She respects Miss Taylor's judgment and often listens to her advice, but she is ultimately guided by her own opinions.